we're having a catch up with Matt Twist and Jenni Smith from Manx Punx. Welcome back to Manx Radio, guys.
Thank you.
There's been a couple of gigs going on recently. How have they gone?
They were amazing. We had it a couple of weeks ago. We had a band called Risky and Original come over from London. It was class. They were awesome grime punk, quite fast, well, very fast. And yeah, we had a Port Erin Beach.
Yeah, we did a gig on Port Erin Beach. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't on our side.
No.
But it was really nice to see. Actually, we actually drew quite a crowd. People not just from the south as well. People travelling to come and watch. So that was really good. And you've done a couple of gigs before Risky as well, and really starting to build up an audience. That gig was also in conjunction with Soundcheck. They invited some of the kids bands to come and play. So it was an all ages event, and it was really good to see the older bands sort of with the younger bands and bringing all sorts of different ages audience to the event. So we definitely do something like that again, but maybe more in the summer.
How important is it, Jenny, for the younger musicians over here to be able to see these bands come over and perform and just see a different type of band and one that's maybe been signed and that sort of thing?
Well, I think it's really good to inspire them, to be honest, because over here it's difficult to get kids gigs in obviously licensed premises. We do the festivals. We've got Dark Horse Festival coming up in a couple of weeks. That'll be awesome. And they get to play with the adult bands there. But other than sort of the outdoor events, they don't really get to see it very often. When these bands are coming over and they're seeing, bands travelling to the Isle of Man, it kind of makes them feel like, well, actually, people do want to come here and there is a chance for us to get out there and perform our stuff and, be treated like professionals just like the adult bands are.
And Matt, you had another band come over as well, The Sentence. How did that go?
They just came over last weekend. We had Compton Vaults.
Still recovering
from Compton Vaults, yeah. Had an accident with the stairs, didn't win. But yeah, that was a really, really good gig. That was the first one we've done at Compton Vaults, like with the Manx Punx, which was great venue, awesome music, you just let loose. And the Saturday, unfortunately, I couldn't go, but from what I've heard and all the pictures I've seen, it was absolutely amazing. Slow Decay did really well as well that night.
Yeah, Slow Decay have been really good with the Manx Punx, actually. They've been, they're more of sort of a gothic band sort of thing
like
going
gothic
on.
post-punk.
Yeah, like gothic post-punk, and a female vocalist, and they're just absolutely fantastic. The talent, every single one of the band members, is really, it's really up there, and the fact that they'll come and play these gigs for us as often as they do, and get involved, and they're really supporting it behind it's really good, and they draw a crowd as well. I mean, the Rovers gigs, I was there on Saturday. Twist was working and injured, but it was packed, and it's great to have the support of the Rovers as well. We're really just trying to build up the scene and show people that all right, the music might not be as accessible as what you hear in a lot of the pubs, a lot of covers bands or whatever, and that's great fun as well. But it's you can come out. You don't have to go, I don't want to go there because I don't like that music. There is music out there. You just have to come and see what's going on.
And it's very inclusive as well, isn't it? I think you go to these gigs and you'll see all sorts of age ranges and people that are into different types of heavier music as well. So some of the metalheads show up, like say some of the goths show up as well.
Well, that's exactly what happened. On Saturday we were all laughing because there's the punks everywhere, obviously, and the goths are all there for Slow Decay, and then all of a sudden halfway through the set, all the hippie lot showed up as well, and it's just everybody's just friends and hanging out and enjoying the music together because everybody there loves music, doesn't matter what kind it is, but they all appreciate that it's in a live setting in a decent venue.
So you seem to be building up a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a scene, and you've got another gig coming up soon, haven't you, Matt?
Yeah, we've got a band coming over this weekend called No Agenda, which is really good because it was last minute. We had another band that was booked that cancelled on us last minute, unfortunately. They couldn't make it. So we just put out a thing on Facebook, and straight away we had like 5 bands asking to come over. So somehow people are hearing about us across and the names getting over and people want to come over and play, which is really... Yeah, that's really big. And didn't think that would happen at any point normally. It's just been us asking our mates to come over and do a gig for us.
Yeah, well, once you get the word out there, that's it though, isn't it? They all
I mean, what do the bands that come over make of it? Do they see it as like something a bit different, a little holiday,
it's
a bit
like
of a novelty?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little holiday for them to get to see all the Manx people. Everyone that came over says that they love it and that everyone's a bunch of nutters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you show them around the island as well. It's not just they come, they play the gig, they stay where they're staying, and then they go off again. It's like they come over for like 2 days, and they
hang out with us, take them around.
You took them all up to Port Erin on the steam train.
Yeah, I
didn't
took
you?
them on the steam train, and they loved it. They were a mess. One of them was just like staring out the window the whole time, just smiling like, I love trains.
So there you go. That's what you need. You need a Manx Punx train tour of the south, and there you go.
Well,
do a gig on the train.
We're always looking for more venues. That's the thing as well. Compton Vault's absolutely fantastic. Big thank you to them. Same with the Rovers.
Rovers put us on regularly.
Yeah, they do, and they really help us out. Yeah.
We're trying to find and expand to do more venues, more around the island. We've done a couple recently, like we did one up in Laxey at the Queen's, did one in Peel at the Highwayman. So it's just trying to get more venues that will allow us to do what we do.
Yeah, see, we're
Bring
trying to do over the 2 days a gig in Douglas and a gig somewhere else. So if anybody's got any suggestions of venues that will take some punks,
Peel, Ramsey,
Kurt
Michael.
How should they get in touch with you?
Yeah.
How should they get in touch with you?
We've got the easiest way will probably be the Manx Punx Facebook page, which is simple to find. It's just MANXPUNX, or message any of us on Facebook or something like that. Tend to get back pretty fast.